Helena. Helena's a great character you get really early on. She's a healer. You get her early so you can start pumping a bunch of gold into her skills. She's ranged and magical, and one of the big things for her is that she can attack any character even if she's got a melee character right next to her or another enemy character right next to her. So she's ranged, and that helps out. If you attack the character right next to you, you're going to take a counterattack. But a lot of times in a battle, there's someone that's rushed. They've got some character rushing up on your ranged characters, and so maybe she's got someone right next to her doing some damage. But there's one of their ranged characters is over on the other side of the field. You don't have anyone near them, and they've got just a sliver of health left. Whatever happened, maybe they finished off one of yours that was over there trying to attack them, and they're going to heal the next round or something like that. Helena can then finish them off even though someone's right next to her, which is something that not a lot of ranged characters can do. So magic-based characters can often do it, but not always. So some characters, some can't, but it's a really powerful ability, and then she doesn't take any counterattack either, which, changes compared to some of the ranged characters have to attack whoever's right next to them, and they're going to take a counterattack from a character that's probably got a lot higher damage than them. So it really changes the whole dynamic from skipping that whole turn and maybe defending to being a helpful part of the team. All right, and unblockable ranged attack. If we're going to get, so this ranged attack can't be blocked. It's another big benefit. Depending on the character, since she has magic-based attack, it can do more damage that way too if they're primarily a physical defense character. All right, now let's look at her skills. This is what keeps your team going. Characters Helena and characters like Helena with these strong heals. So she's got her main active skill is Holy Strike. Does significant damage to, it's magic-based damage. She's going to do a fair amount of damage, but the bigger thing is any of your characters that are surrounding the enemy that you're attacking, if they can be healed, they'll have a massive heal from this skill. So just the characters that are around the perimeter tile of that enemy, but they're going to have a big heal because of this. And that, coupled with her other skills, that can really go a long way to keeping your team going. So her next one kind of feeds in very similarly. This regeneration or rejuvenation on the first turn. So she's kind of a medium to slower speed character within the turn order. She's going to go probably about 75% of the way through the turn, if not maybe even a little later than that, which means you're probably going to have suffered a few hits already in that first round. And then this is the largest heal that goes on some other character. So there's another, Alexander has the single highest heal, but it's just on him, and then a smaller amount on other characters that are right next to him. But this is the largest single character heal that can be used on any of the characters. So it can do a lot to keep your characters going, but it can only be used on characters that can be healed. So undead or lifeless units, the elemental units are all lifeless. They're not going to get any benefit from it. Still a really nice thing, and again, because it's passive, she doesn't have to, has nothing to do with where she's attacking or something like that. Then Angel's Blessing, a nice boost to her critical hit against undead and demon units. It turns out there's lots and lots of undead and demon units in this game, so this becomes a significant boost for her as well. And then the final one, this Forgiveness, really helps out as well. She is a fairly hardy character to begin with, and then has a couple of these heals, and when she's taking damage, she can do Holy Strike on any melee attackers that's hitting her, and it will heal her as well, and then Rejuvenation comes up. But Forgiveness as well, if she ends the round with less than 30% of her health, she gets a massive heal. You can see this one at level 11, it's at almost 4,000 health, and there's some multiplier that's enacted on most of these so that they actually heal by a little more. Even her Rejuvenation skill doesn't heal by as much as that Forgiveness skill. And then here as well. So if they don't finish her off and she's down below that 30%, you get a huge heal and get back up to usually somewhere about 65 or 70%. So if she's one-on-one with another character, it's usually really hard to finish her off once she's unlocked that final skill. So again, can be a great character to have, supporting, doing ranged damage, healing your other characters kind of in a couple different ways with her skills, and incredibly survivable so that she's hard to finish off at the end of a match.
If you liked this, then you're going to love what we have coming out next. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mobile gaming videos, or check out the rest of the channel for more tips and tricks. If you don't have this game yet, feel free to download it from the sponsored link in the video description below. These downloads help to support the channel and help us to continue to put out more great videos. Thanks again for all your support, and come back soon as we continue our quest, seeking every possible advantage.